And the more faith that you grow, the more you're going to grow mentally and physically and just all aspects. So here it is. In the Bible, it was a story about this dude named Daniel. Daniel was one of the most faithful people in the Bible, bro. And it's honestly one of the most craziest stories, but it's actually very true what happened. And I'll give my comparison later on, but here it is. So Daniel, he was praying to God every single day, y'all. He would pray to God every single day. He would have this routine, continuously just praying to God every single day, y'all. You feel me? And one day the king of the city that he was living in, the king and Daniel was actually best friends, actually. Like, they was really close. Daniel was a good man. He was a very faithful man. The king had signed a deed, or he signed a paper that said anybody that doesn't pray to him, the king, you know what I'm saying, and they pray to anybody else besides him, like God, who Daniel was, God, our superior God, right? They will be executed, like they will be killed for that. And the king had people, and he had witnesses, or just like juries or something like that, right? Men in his palace and everything that was taking that very serious, and they were very, very jealous of Daniel because Daniel was such a faithful and reasonable, smart, intelligent man. You know what I'm saying? But he was a good man. You know what I'm saying? He always believed in God. You feel me? And one day, the guys, they knew that Daniel was praying to God every single day, and they didn't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? They were full of wickedness. And one day caught him praying in his house and everything, and it was like, you're not supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But Daniel just kept doing it because that's what he knew. Like, you know what I'm saying? God was his Lord and Savior, you know. And they arrested him. You know what I'm saying? And they told the king what was going on, and the king didn't have no other choice but to basically put Daniel in his den. This den was full of lions, and it was devouring people, and they would put a stone over the den so no one could get out, and the lions would devour him. So they put Daniel inside that den after the people told the king that that was what Daniel was doing, even though they already said that, you know, they had a rule where you can't be praising nobody else but the king. So what had happened was they put Daniel inside there, and